Hola, bienvenidos.
Welcome to beautiful Monteverde.
Buenos dias, good morning country collectors. As you can see, we have traded in our swimsuits for some warmer clothing as we have found ourselves here in the lush mountainous highland town of Monteverde, Costa Rica.
It's one of the most visited places in the country for good reason, and we can't wait to show you around. But before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of our future adventures.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, hello. You're probably wondering, why are you a flower? And also, how did you get here? From Santa Teresa, we took a shuttle on Tropical Tourist shuttles for $60 each. They offer one shuttle daily at 6:45 a.m. to Monteverde, and it takes about 6 hours to get here.
You are the cutest flower I ever did see, though.
Thank you.
We were planning on taking local transport here, but the day we traveled was my sister's remembrance day, the day she passed. So I just wanted to have a nice, easy day. But if you choose to do that, you'll save about $45 each, but you're gonna tack on a few more hours to your ride. I will, in the description, put a link to, you know, the logistics and the timing and the buses. You're gonna take about 3 buses and then a ferry from Paquera to Punta Arenas, and we actually did that with our travel as well, which I just love. The ferry kind of broke up our travel time and made it seem a lot shorter. We're staying right here at Hostel Sloth Backpackers, which is located in the town of Santa Elena, which seems to be the usual base when exploring this area. And guess what? We got ourselves a private room! After 2 weeks of being in dorms, we just needed this, and it's been so nice. It's $34. It has a double bed, bunk beds, a large private bathroom with hot water, which you need here because it gets a bit chilly. Downstairs there's a shared kitchen, and included in the rate is also breakfast.
After we checked in, they told us all about the tours that are offered in the area and even booked us 2 that we're going to be showing you in just a little bit. They also gave us this very cool map right here that is super detailed and includes prices, times, and things to do.
Right here you can see this highlighted triangle. This is like the downtown of Santa Elena. That's where a lot of the businesses and restaurants can be found. But as you can see, there's a lot more just sprawled out before and leading to the cloud forest here in Monteverde. Just one thing, if you're looking for a quiet, like mountainous, you know, getaway, I would recommend staying outside of this area because it is quite loud. It's Sunday right now, so it's a little more tranquil than normal, but normally there are just motorcycles like zooming by here. So if you're gonna stay here, definitely bring your earplugs.
All right, let's go check out town a little bit. Come along. And I'm calling copyright infringement here. This was my pun first. Spectacular. That is mine. I want it back. No, I'm just kidding. They can use it. I'm not really mad. Well, maybe just a little. Let's keep going. And just up the street from our hostel, as you turn onto the main road, is the Chamber of Tourism. It's a great place to come in, get some info about the area. They can even book you some tours if you're looking for them. They're really friendly in there, and they even had free Wi-Fi.
Oh, they did?
They did.
There you go. And in this area, you will find many hostels, restaurants, grocery stores, cafes, souvenir shops, ATMs, tour operators, and more.
Behind me here is Gustico's. Right now, there's nobody at it. Every other time we've been by, it has been absolutely packed. So it's pretty safe to assume they probably have some great food and drinks. But there is a place right down here that we do know has some great food, so let's go check it out together.
Behind me here is Raulito's, and I can honestly say they have the best rotisserie chicken we have ever had. It's big and plump, tender, and juicy on the inside. They put rosemary, so it just had this really nice flavor, and it came with 2 tortillas, this sweet chimichurri salsa, as well as some garlic aioli. If you like chicken, this is a place you have to pop in.
Just next to Raulito's is the Santa Elena Church. It's the main church in town. It was built in 1945 and expanded in 1980. And right across the street is
the Treehouse Restaurant, aptly named as there is this giant fig tree growing in the center of it. It seems like quite a popular place. There's a lot of character, a lot of different rooms where you can sit. And in the front here, if you sit at one of the tables closer to the glass, it has a great view of the downtown. So when you're here, you might as well check it out.
Another place we really enjoyed was Jimenez. We came here for lunch the other day and got a couple of casados. I went with the pork and Heidi got the chicken. It came with the usual suspects. They also have a panaderia where you can pick up some nice sweet breads and other pastries. And another selling point, they open at 5 a.m. So if you're an early riser, this is probably one of the only places that's open in town then. So just keep that in mind and come up here and get yourself some delicious treats.
And some coffee.
And some coffee. Speaking of coffee, if you're a fan, Costa Rica is the place for you. Get in as much as you can while you're here. Right now we are at Cafe Monteverde and they serve up a mean cup of joe. All their coffee is locally sourced and the majority comes from their family farm, which is just 10 minutes from here, that you can take tours of for $38 for a 2.5-hour tour and really get to appreciate what coffee means. We actually did one of those when we were in Mexico and I've never looked at coffee the same or tasted the same way. So if you have a chance, definitely sign up for this tour. And while I was ordering my coffee, I couldn't help but notice this giant, delicious looking Cinnabon right here. I mean, it's huge, it weighs like a pound. Let's jump into it. Wow. Cinnabon, you better watch out. This is gooey, warm, cinnamon-erific, and I am just loving it. We're gonna finish up the coffee and this delicious little treat, and then we're gonna go on an adventure.
So one of the main draws of this area are the beautiful natural surroundings, and no trip is complete without checking out the Monteverde Cloud Forest Biological Preserve.
We actually got to go there yesterday and it was so much fun. So let's hop back in time right now and enjoy this diverse destination together. Whoa! Good morning. We hope you're ready to keep those peepers peeping, people, because we're about to be exploring a 26,000 acre forest.
We've heard that it contains over 2,500 species of plants, including 420 orchids. I had no idea there were that many.
I thought there were like 6.
Yeah, as well as 100 types of mammals and 500 species of birds.
And today, we're gonna see all of them.
You're crazy.
Fingers crossed.
But I do hope we can see the quetzal. I think that would just be amazing.
That would be so cool, especially after all that we learned about in the Mexican and Guatemalan history.
Yeah.
I'd love that.
And along with all these insects, frogs, and monkeys, supposedly there's also some big wildcats there, like pumas and jaguars. They are quite elusive, but we can keep our fingers crossed.
I mean, it would be perfectly amazing if we spotted some though.
Oh my gosh, it's a little early for that, don't you think? But we are just here at our hostel. We're waiting for the shuttle service. It starts at 7 a.m. and runs every hour, I believe, until 1.
Yes.
You do need to make a reservation though, so we had Mauricio, who works here. He called them yesterday and set it up for us, so we have a little code.
He's a real sweetheart too.
Yeah, he really is. So we are gonna head down there now and wait for it, so come with us. And while we're waiting for the shuttle, I just wanted to mention a day pass into the reserve is $25, so you can just go in and hike around on your own. We were recommended to do a tour with a professional guide. That's $45 and includes your entrance. They're gonna be able to point out stuff and educate us on things that we didn't know, so I think it's gonna be wonderful. All right, we're just waiting for the shuttle. We're gonna hop in it and then we'll see you over there. We have arrived. Welcome to Monteverde Cloud Forest Biological Reserve. With the temperature up here, it's a bit cool, but it feels so nice. And we are just surrounded by this greenery, and I'm seeing all these birds fly over already and these little chirping noises. I am so excited. Adam is inside right now just waiting to check in, and then we are gonna get this party started. We just met our guide Herman, and he said we were gonna do a safety briefing, but they saw white-faced monkeys just nearby, so he's like, let's do it along the way and try to catch those. Yay, this is exciting already.
Buenos dias.
Buena vida.
Pura vida. Hey.
Check it out. We are just like smiling ear to ear.
It's so beautiful here. It's quiet, it's peaceful, everything is green. There's that wonderful forest dirt kind of smell in the air.
Yeah, and it's a little chilly like I said earlier, so definitely bring some layers, and you're gonna wanna bring like a raincoat or poncho, because as we are in the cloud forest, it can precipitate at any time.
Oh, precipitate at any time, I like that.
So no monkey, we we got to this platform here, and like nature does, you know, it just moves along.
I mean, he probably had a different date to be on.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a full day, right? He's really cute with that white face. But so we just stopped here and we were looking out. We're actually mingling with a group from Utah. They are students and they're studying tropical ecology, and there's some twitchers, is that what you call them?
Yep.
Yeah, they love, you know, they're birders. So we just stopped here. We saw some hummingbirds. How many did he say are here in Costa Rica?
They have
35 right?
different species here, yeah.
But 8 here in the park. And earlier I said it's 26,000 acres and he said 8,000. So
yeah,
you
who
got
knows?
some info mixed up. But yeah, so far we're just really enjoying it. The group just went ahead, so let's go catch up. And we realized that, you know, these birds are so tiny, we're not able to capture them for you because we don't have a big telephoto lens like all these birders up here.
Or even just binoculars, which they do rent in that main office when we were checking in.
This one lady has binoculars that she's taking photos through.
So cool.
Yeah, we'll have to pick some of those up. And Armand was also saying that this reserve has over 2.5% of the world's biodiversity and over 50% of Costa Rica's, which is just incredible.
And if you decide not to get a tour, they do have these placards all around the park that are in both Spanish and English, so you can get some information about what you're seeing and the actual reserve that we're in.
And out of all the forests in the world, only 1% are designated as cloud forests.
So this place is very special. Something we just learned though is that due to climate change and other factors, they're actually thinking about declassifying it as a cloud forest and making it a rainforest.
Yeah, because they're seeing a lot more precipitation and not a lot of that dense fog, you know, that we were expecting when we were here. But yeah, that's just nature, unfortunately.
Yeah,
like,
and I guess it's also
changes.
because of the temperature change, they're getting new species here like mosquitoes and a false vampire bat that are actually starting to affect the endemic species here, like the quetzal. Their nests are being pillaged by these new animals, so it's kind of affecting them even being in the park itself.
Yeah, he said last year they were seeing quite a few, but this year they're just seeing like 1 or 3 a day, which unfortunate. I really wanted to see one. And right now he just pointed out that there's this like odor in the air. It's like it kind of smells like Adam in the morning. And it is a little stinky. And he said that's probably because there's wild pigs in the area. Pretty neat. And oh my gosh, right in front of me is a wild pig.
And look at this, I found a little friend in the tree. So cute, and he even has better hair than I do. I'm a little bit jealous, but you know what? I'm just gonna...
He stole his toupee.
Oh, that looks
Tree-pay.
good. That's my tree-pay. It looks good. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. I'm taking this to go.
We just got to see a tarantula.
It was like this big. It's inside of a hole, so you kind of have to get your face right up to it, which makes it even scarier.
Yeah, and inside it was the like carcass of the male because she ate him.
Man, used and abused.
And while we're out here enjoying this beautiful environment, we would love to give a shout out to our new patrons.
Margot, Peck, Shannon, Sunny,
Karen, Maggie, Marley, and Chris. Hi guys, and thank you so much for your support.
Honestly, what a special day. And it's because of you that we're able to do this and share this with our entire community. So muchas gracias from the bottom of our hearts.
Yeah, this is all dedicated to you. And if you would like to join our Patreon community, we'll put the link in the description below.
All right, let's keep having some fun.
Right now we're heading to the Continental Divide. I'm sure Adam wishes it was the Continental Breakfast.
Oh, that's a good one, babe.
And he just spotted here behind us, there's a colibri or hummingbird on its nest. It's like this big. We would have never seen it without him.
How big are the eggs? They must be like that big.
So
You
cute.
can eat like 1,000,000 of them. Wow, we are out on this suspension bridge over the forest floor, walking through like the tops of the trees.
The
It's
canopy.
so cool.
And the sky is so blue. Yeah, I think we lucked out and got a great day here for weather. Ooh, we're going under it. Love it. Thanks so much for being here with us. How's that for a little excitement?
It was a lot of fun, and I'm glad that it didn't keep me in suspense.
You knew that was coming. Our tour just ended and it was so much fun and super informative, so we definitely recommend doing that.
It's just so nice to get back to nature whenever you get the opportunity to. Just outside of the entrance, you are going to find a restaurant with a great view of the forest, a souvenir shop, and most importantly, the baño, which we suggest you use before going in for your tour because there aren't any once you actually enter the park.
And there's also a lodge, so you can stay here right on site.
Oh, that's
and we
nice.
also recommend keeping your receipt because you are able to go in and out all day long, but you do have to show your receipt so they can give you a card so you can enter.
That'd be so convenient. You leave stuff in your car if you drive here and just come in and out whenever you need to. Just outside by the parking lot, there's also a hummingbird gallery as well as a cafe that I hear has some delicious pastries. So I think we're going to go and check that out right now.
Yeah, come with us. Check this out. There are hummingbirds buzzing around us everywhere. Up here they have probably like 6 different feeders, and we saw big purple ones, there's medium-sized green ones, and the little one we saw in the nest with the brown on it. This is just like my favorite part of today. It's so magical. I think we're gonna be up here for a couple of hours and then maybe go back into the park to see if we can see some more animals today, but you definitely have to come up there. I mean, check this out.
There's like 3 of them right there. Oh. We just got over to Cafe Calibri, and not only do they have delicious cappuccino and my Napolitan right here.
That looks so good.
So good.
Yeah.
But they also have more hummingbird feeders, and they're just like coming and going. They're sitting on the branches in front watching us. I wonder if they think the same thing. We're like, oh, they're so pretty, and they're here going like, oh, look at all these weird looking humans sitting here in my house.
That one doesn't have any hair.
Yeah, that one doesn't have any feathers. Oh, poor guy. This is probably my favorite part of the whole thing. I know Heidi mentioned that, but it's so cool being up close with nature like this.
Yeah, and you can hear their wings flapping.
Yep.
Yeah. It's so special.
And we stepped back over here. We've noticed that the bus tour left because this place was crowded this morning. Now there's just a few of us here, so we're really getting to enjoy this. Just so peaceful watching them just get some of that nectar. I'm like, they must have a sugar high. Maybe that's why their wings go so fast. Oh, but yeah, you gotta come up here. Absolutely incredible. Hey, we got a coati. That was our mammal for today. They're like raccoons, but different. I think they're really cool looking. Actually, over in the cafe, it said do not feed them because they can be quite aggressive, and there was a picture of somebody's hand with like a bite out of it. So just be careful as always, keep your distance. It's so hard peeling ourselves away from here. I'm like begrudgingly going down these steps here.
It's so hard to say goodbye to hummingbirds. They're just so damn cute.
I know, they bring us so much joy, but we're gonna head back into the park and just see what we can find. What's that? Oh.
I was being a hummingbird.
We're gonna see what we can find. If we see anything, we'll let you know. But for now, let's hop back into town. Welcome back. After we left you guys, we actually did a little more hiking and went down to a waterfall.
It was so beautiful, so green, and just so peaceful.
And somebody, while we were there, they showed us a picture of a quetzal, and they're like, it's just down this path, go down there, it's sitting on the branch. So we like
ran, booked it over there.
Yeah, and when we got there, someone was like, oh, it just left about 2 minutes ago, you just missed it.
I see you. You're playing hard to get, Quetzal. I got you right here.
Actually,
well,
we don't see you.
Yeah. But next time, we are locking this down.
And we wanted to say, like, as much diversity as we saw, we didn't see as many blooming flowers as we would have liked. But luckily, right next to our hostel is the Monteverde Orchid Garden. So why don't we head over there and learn some more about these beautiful flowers.
Sounds like an orchid-rific time. Sorry, they're not all gems, people.
Welcome to the Orchid Garden. Entrance is $16 each and includes a 45-minute guided tour. During the tour, we learned that there are more than 1,640 species of orchids in Costa Rica, with more being discovered every year, and that Monteverde is the best place in the country to find them. Here in the garden, there are 500 species to be found, 400 of which are from Monteverde. Not all bloom at once, but around 100 bloom at a time. And we even got to see the smallest orchid in the world, as well as other miniature ones. One of my favorite was the hummingbird orchid. As you can see, it looks just like a hummingbird and it smells like cinnamon. We also got to see the orchid that is Costa Rica's national flower, the Guaria morada, which blooms in February, March, and April once a year for a short time. And in the greenhouse, they also had an albino one, which was very rare. Ooh, and the spider orchid was so cool too. It really looks like a spider, doesn't it? Well, that was a nice relaxing activity activity. We hope you guys enjoyed it.
But right now, I think it's time to amp things up.
If you're an adrenaline junkie and love zip lines, you'll be happy to know that Santa Elena is where they originated here in Costa Rica.
So if you're looking to push your limits, get out of your comfort zone and just cruise through the canopy and feel the wind on your face, then this is the place for you.
Let's head over there.
Welcome to Extremo Park.
This adventure park has a lot of different offerings, like a big Tarzan swing, bungee jumping, and a canopy tour. We're going to be doing the canopy tour this morning with you, which consists of 11 zip lines, rappel, a subterranean Superman zip line.
The only one in the world, I might add.
And much more. It also included transport, all for $55.
Are you guys ready to take the longest canopy tour in Costa Rica, coming in at 2.7 miles? Yes? No? Well, we're doing it anyway. Get ready for a zippity-doo-dah day.
Oh, Adam.
We're just gonna go head inside and check in and then grab our equipment. We're gonna head out to those zips.
We'll see you there.
We just got our instructions. You can hear the first people zipping right now. The excitement is in the air. Remember, keep your legs crossed, one hand back, just with a little ring over the actual line and the other one holding onto the carabiner. I'm also gonna be holding the GoPro, so we're gonna see how that goes. But let's head up and start zipping.
We are literally up here in the canopy and I am next. All right, let's do this.
Oh, there she goes. Yeah!
And we're already off on the next one. That was quick, 1 and 2, and quite intense. Yeah, we're already at number 3, and I believe this one is the double.
Oh, double the pleasure, double the fun.
Vamos.
Yeah, baby!
How was that?
That was awesome, so fast.
Yeah. That was a good one. Gracias, Jose.
Con mucho gusto.
And you know, for me, that was like any other day carrying the weight of Adam on my back.
Yeah, it's true, it's true. She's the best.
And as you can see, we're hiking up a little bit now. They call this the Waterfall Trail. And I will just say, the name, Extremo, this is extreme for sure. So if you're looking for that heart-pumping adrenaline activity, definitely recommend coming here. And this is number 4 here. You can hear Adam coming on through. And we made it, number 5 already. Let's get to it.
Woo! Coming in hot.
Coming in hot.
All right, Adam, number 6. How you feeling?
Oh man, I feel great. See you later. All right.
Wow.
That one was crazy. The view went on forever.
And yeah, I asked if it was the longest one and he was like, no. Even though it looked like it should have been the longest one.
It felt like it was like 5 minutes long. You were just going and going.
Wow. Okay, let's keep going.
Hey, chicos.
Ready.
Ya que es possible together.
Oh, we're together.
Sí.
We got another one
ready?
together.
Nice to meet you, chicos.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay. Fan hands.
Here? Okay.
Sí, un poco early.
Yeah.
Touch feet, bend your knees up.
All right.
Next around, bro.
Oh, here comes the monkey. Pura vida.
Oh, was it?
It was great. Awesome. I feel like a head rush.
It goes so fast.
Yeah.
Okay, jump.
I feel like on that one I forgot to breathe because when we got to the platform and I stood up, I was super lightheaded. But look at this that I just saw.
Adam, check that out. Those are
Oh, look at all these leaf cutter ants. They're just so cool. You get to have some extreme and some nature.
Yeah.
And I know we are flying literally through the canopy, but I feel like we're just flying through this canopy tour too. It's like boom, 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 boom. Whew. So try to, I don't know, take your time a little bit when you're walking and really take in this natural environment because it is so beautiful. And from the last one to our next zip line, we've been hiking straight up maybe like 5 minutes so far. So it is quite physical here as well. You're not just zipping canopy to canopy, you know, you're having to do some work. So just keep that in mind. Wow, we made it, babe.
We made it, babe.
Now it's more time for zippity doo dying.
Keep it coming, keep it coming.
All right, so we said the next one is the longest. It's 1 kilometer.
Man, I am whipped, drenched through my vest.
Yeah.
Out of breath, but we're almost there.
Yeah, look how high we are. You can see the clouds and the mountains.
The view
out
is
there.
incredible.
Yeah, but it's very physical.
We have just switched our equipment around. We're gonna be doing the Superman right now.
Or Superwoman.
Or, excuse me, Superwoman.
I'm so excited. We're gonna be flying face forward, so come with us.
All right, Adam.
Yeah, baby, let's do it.
Here he goes.
Check it out.
Down little by little.
All right, it's time to lay down. Oh, so uncomfortable. I need to put my feet in. Seems like some sort of torture trap.
Ready?
Yes, listo.
Wow.
Woo! Woo! Wow! Woo! Look at that! Wow!
Hey, can you hold the cable, please?
Okay, yeah.
It's so good I'm crying. Wow.
Because of the wind?
Yeah, both. No, yeah, because of the speed. Yeah. Whew. Literal tears streaming from my eyes because of the speed of that. Wow, that was the most intense yet.
I was going so fast that I actually squished a bug on my face.
You were like a windshield.
That's right. Cute windshield.
Poor thing. Rest in peace, little buddy.
We are doing the subterranean Superman now. We're going through a tunnel.
Where are you
Okay.
from?
I'm from Michigan.
Michigan.
Yeah.
USA.
Yeah. You too?
Okay. Aquí,
I-
from Monteverde.
Oh, wow.
Listo, Turel?
Okay.
Vamos.
Here we go. Wow. There's the light at the end of the tunnel. There it is. There's Clark Kent.
And check it out, we got a little Tarzan swing up here. Let's go. So I've just seen, or I should correct myself, I've just heard about 4 people go as they jumped off of this swing here. So I'm a little apprehensive, but really excited. I hope that you guys are ready for this because there is no backing out now.
No.
Let's go.
We're already up the steps.
That's right, we already took the first step.
We're up here on this platform just watching everybody do this Tarzan swing, and I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing because it's kind of like freaking me out.
It builds the anticipation.
Yeah, but then psyching me up too.
For sure.
And one thing to mention while we're here and cooling off a bit from the breeze, if you don't want to feel like you're working out in a plastic bag, don't wear a raincoat.
I know it was tough. It was a tough balance because you can't bring a bag with you. So if you want stuff, you need pockets that zip.
Yeah.
So the biggest tip would be wear something with pockets that zip so you don't have to wear a winter vest or a
Yeah.
raincoat when you don't
Yeah.
need them and you're just sweating needlessly.
Yeah, drenched.
Drenched.
But yes, we just have a few more people to go and then it's our turn.
Oh, it's extremo. So it looks like right now they are strapping you in. They kind of let you suspend a little bit and then they slide the floor out from beneath you. So you're just waiting for the guy that he's holding onto a rope just to let go and you're just free to fall.
That's crazy.
It is crazy, but it also kind of takes that decision making out of your hands. So it's like once you cross that point, once they pull the steps back, you are committed.
All right, I'm almost done. I'm really nervous now. I was trying to play it cool, but woo, my heart's pumping, but I know I can do this. You're here with me, and I believe in myself, so we got this. Oh my goodness. Woo. Oh my gosh. Oh, the platform just came out.
How do you feel?
Scared.
What did you say?
Woo, don't let anyone treat you like free salsa. You're guacamole, baby! Guacamole! Wow! Woo! You are guacamole, baby. Whoa. Whew. Same thing happened when I bungee jumped. I started crying. Wow. Whew. Those emotions, they just hit you. I guess it's because we feel alive in these times. Whew. That was incredible. Wow. Thanks for being here again.
All right, we're doing this. Whoa.
Okay, bro. How do you feel?
Great, Country Collectors, baby! Let's do it!
What did you say?
Country Collectors! Whoa! Holy poop! Whoa!
Oh, wow. Wow.
This is incredible! What a view! Buena vida.
Well, tell us how you're feeling.
Adjusting my helmet there. I'm so shaking a little bit. That was so much fun. They're like, oh wait. At the top they were holding me, and I'm like, okay, ready to go. Ready to go. And I put my hands down and they were like, bye. I'm sure you'll see it on my face. I'm like, ah.
That was, yeah, was that your favorite part of today?
It was, and when you like swing out and you can look out and actually see like the bungee jumping, which also looks out past into this incredible forest. Like, just so beautiful. Definitely put this on the list. Wow, what a day. This has been so much fun and adventure.
Yeah, we got back here and just peeled our clothes off. Peeled.
Like, I think if you
We're
dropped my shirt on the
drenched.
ground, it would be like,
Yeah, we are so hot and tired. That definitely took it out of us. Like, so much adrenaline. I think we're gonna go back today and just take a nap.
oh, absolutely, but totally. It's like that tired in the best kind of way.
Yes, but thank you so much for joining us here in Santa Elena and Monteverde. There are so many more activities that we didn't get to, like night walks, coffee tours.
Oh yeah, the coffee tours looked fun.
Yeah, I feel like you could stay here for
You can
like,
ATV around, there's
Yeah.
horseback riding. They do a lot of fun stuff around here.
Yeah, it's a great place to be here in Costa Rica, up in the highlands. Just, you know, it's fun to go to the beach, but then it's nice to also go to places like this, where you see a lot of the nature and get to experience that side of the country.
And get away from the humidity and heat for just a little bit.
Yeah, today not so much, but the other days. So again, thank you so much.
It would have been nowhere near as much fun if you hadn't been here to share it with, so thank you for that.
Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give us a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to
Ding, ling, 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 the bell.
we'll see you
Next time.
Adios and
Pura vida.